You were kind of like, you didn't quite work out. Go back. Which one you want to do?
What's up? This is Professor Clem here with one of my great students, Roe Breaker. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Is first episode of Fix My Flow. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about in the preceding video what you're gonna see that was done wrong here. Some very basic things. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna fix it. So we're just gonna hit the rewind button. We're gonna give this guy a second opportunity to do this. So hopefully you guys can learn from this. Okay, so first thing that we saw was side control. Okay, we wound up in side control. The first thing we saw was a hand was up here on the back. All right, and the hand got up here on the back. The first thing that did was that eliminated his ability to defend this backside. So first thing the breaker did here is he jumps over the top, and he winds up getting into what we always want, which is a very high elbow position. It's kind of what led to his demise. So this hand was up here. He starts to slide up, ultimately kicks over for a really nasty armbar. We wind up in a little bit of a grip sequence here. Okay, so we're gonna rewind this and put a little bit of a fix on it. So from this position right here, gets this hand up on this backside. Now, the awareness on the legs was really not there. So when you have a hand that's compromised on the backside, the first thing it's got to do is this leg needs to float or both float. I like to float both of my legs so that just having them up prevents him jumping over the top. So now I can kind of curl him back up. He may get me into a fold, but he ain't going to jump over to the mount, which is a lot better off. Okay, so first thing that we're going to do, didn't really have the awareness we need with the elbow, so we're going to float the knees. So I float the knees. As he gets that attempt at that backside second time, we can kind of come up under here and we can start trying to fish our feet, or better yet, we can get up under here, get from my underhook. We can avoid that whole problem here, okay? So again, we end up here on this side. As soon as we float our feet and he tries to go over the top, that creates enough space for me to shoot back up underneath on this backside. I'm gonna go to the belt. I'm gonna circle out, get back into a V-guard position here, and now we're working in from a half guard position.